Tune into Sports 360 with Ahmed Hamad.
England secured a 3-0 series sweep, a clean sweep, a whitewash with a dominant performance in the final one-day international at the Kia Oval, with Jos Buttler and Ben Smith performed in a rain-reduced chase. The start of the match was delayed due to heavy traffic around the venue, but once play began, the hosts wasted no time making up for the lost time. Despite the weather-shortened format, England displayed clinical efficiency, with Buttler and Smith leading the charge to seal the series in style. Jamie Smith, opening for the first time in the series, set the tone with a blistering 25-ball half-century, his first in one-day international, powering England to 100 for 1 in a rate-shortened 8 overs power play. Chasing a DLS-adjusted target of 246, England cruised to a victory with 10.2 overs still to be bowled. Thanks to Smith 64 of 28 and Ben Duckett 58, Joe Root fluent 44 and Jos Buttler unbeaten 41 of 20, capped by a 6 to seal the win. This dominant performance marked a dream start to Harry Brook's captaincy, delivering England's first one-day international series since September 2023 and their first clean sweep since defeating the Netherlands in Eoin Morgan's final series. West Indies, hampered by traffic delays and rain, posted 251 after a low-order counterattack led by Gudakesh, Motie and Alzarri Joseph, who added 91 of 68 balls. Flowing Sherfane Rutherford composed 70. England bowlers had earlier ripped through the top order, with key contributions from Adil Rashid, Matthew Potts and Saqib Mahmood. Despite Motie's fireworks and Joseph's clean hitting, England's chase was never in doubt, with Smith's authoritative start dismantling the West Indies bowling attack. Brook praised Smith's maturity, noting his ability to play proper cricket shots under pressure. The win not only boosts England's World Cup qualification hopes, but also signals a revival in their white ball fortunes, while leaving the West Indies with mounting concern about their own qualification prospects. England captain winning the toss and opted to field first, and batting first in a rain-reduced shortened match of 40 overs each, West Indies scored 251 for the loss of 9 wickets, and in reply, England achieved the target for the loss of 3 wickets in 29.4 overs, with 10.2 overs still to be bowled and 7 wickets in hand, thus clinching the 3-match series 3-0. West Indies had a disastrous start and they lost their first 3 wickets for just 28 runs on the board. They lost their first wicket at 20 in the 4th over. Evan Lewis was the first man to go after scoring 8 of 12 balls with help of 2 fours, and he was caught by Smith off the bowling of Brydon Cast. Second to go was Brendan King in the 6th over when West Indies were 27, and Brendan King was the second to go after scoring 60 of 20 balls, hitting 2 fours, caught by Bethel off the bowling of Matthew Potts. While the third wicket was of West Indian captain Shai Hope in the 7th over, and he was out without scoring on the very first ball, caught by Brydon Cast off the bowling of Saqib Mahmood. Then West Indies had a partnership of 62 of 66 balls for the 4th wicket between Casey Carty and Sherfane Rutherford. Casey Carty 27 of 30 and Rutherford 35 of 36 balls contributed in the 62 runs partnership, but when the total reached 90 in the 18th over, Casey Carty was the 4th man to go after scoring 29 of 35 balls, hitting 2 fours, and he was clean bowled by right-arm leg spinner Adil Rashid. Another 31 runs were added, and West Indies lost their 5th wicket of Justin Greaves in the 22nd over, and Greaves was out after scoring 12 of 12 ball, and he was caught by Ben Duckett off the bowling of Adil Rashid. Back-to-back 2 wickets, and Adil Rashid was on a hat-trick. He claimed his 2nd wicket on the very next ball of Roston Chase, caught by Joe Root off the bowling of Adil Rashid without scoring on the very first ball, and he was on a hat-trick but could not complete his hat-trick. As West Indian batsmen showed a bit of fight back by the lower order, 33 runs for the 7th and 91 runs for the 8th wicket. 33 of 35 for the 7th wicket between Gudakesh, Motie and Sherfane Rutherford took their total to 154 in the 28th over, where Sherfane Rutherford was finally out after scoring a brilliant 70 of 71 balls, hitting 9 fours and 2 sixes with a strike rate of almost 99. And he was caught by Harry Brooks, a brilliant catch, very sharp hit, and he held on to it off the bowling of Bryden Cars. 8 to go. The 91 runs partnership between Alzarri Joseph and Gudakesh Motie of just 68 balls. And in that partnership, Alzarri Joseph contributed 41 of 29 and Gudakesh Motie 47 of 39 balls. And that partnership took their total to 245. Almost 5 runs per over in the 39th over. And Alzarri Joseph was the 8 to go after scoring 41 of 29 balls, hitting 5 fours and 2 sixes, his second highest score in one-day international. And then the 9th wicket, Gudakesh Motie, after West Indies were 251, he was out, scoring 63 of 54 balls, hitting 5 fours and 3 sixes, with a strike rate of 117, his highest score and also his first half century in one-day international. He was bowled by Matthew Potts. In the end, Shamar Joseph remained unbeaten on 3. West Indies, in their stipulated 40 overs, scored 251 for the loss of 9 wickets at a run rate of 6.27 runs. Looking at the England bowling attack, Saqib Mahmood 8 overs, 48 runs and 2 wickets. Bryden Cars 8 overs, 1 maiden, 57 runs and 2 wickets. Matthew Pott 8 overs, 51 runs and 2 wickets. Will Jacks was economical, 6 overs for 39 runs without taking a wicket. Then Adil Rashid, the most wicket taker for England, 8 overs, 40 runs and 3 wickets. Just 5 is his economy. Then Jacob Battle also bowled 2 overs and gave away 14 runs. In reply, England, chasing a target of DLS-adjusted 246 runs in 40 overs, had a wonderful start in a reduced DLS power play where they scored 100 runs for the loss of just 1 wicket. Their start was so brisk that West Indies were on the back foot from the word go. As compared to West Indies 59 for 3 in the first power play, England were 121 for the loss of 1 wicket in their first power play. Almost double the score of West Indies, England in the first power play, and took the game away from there. In the first 7 overs, they were 93 and they lost their first wicket of Jamie Smith, who played a brisk inning of 64 of just 28 balls with the help of 10 fours and 3 sixes, with a staggering strike rate of 229, almost similar to T20 brand of cricket, which is England baseball cricket. The first wicket partnership was instrumental for England chasing down the total. They put on 93 of 43 balls, and in that partnership, Ben Duckett was the silent feature, scoring 19 of 15. But Jamie Smith, 64 of just 28 balls. And after the fall of first wicket, England added another 62 of 54 balls between Joe Root and Ben Duckett. And Ben Duckett contributed 39 of 31 and Joe Root 23 of 23. Fresh from his 166, his highest one-day international, and put on another brilliant partnership. England lost their second wicket at 155 in the 16th over, and Ben Duckett, after reaching his half century, was out, scoring 58 of 46 balls, hitting 5 fours and 3 sixes with a strike rate of 126, and he was scored by Evan Lewis off the bowling of Roston Chase. The third wicket fell at 200. The third wicket partnership put on another 45 runs on 52 balls between Joe Root and the captain Harry Brooks. Joe Root 21 and Harry Brook contributed 22 in the partnership, but England lost their third wicket in the 25th over, and Joe Root was out after scoring 44 of 49 balls, hitting just 1-4, caught by Shamar Joseph off the bowling of Alzarri Joseph, while the fourth wicket partnership finished the required target. 46-run unbroken fourth wicket partnership of just 30 balls between Jos Buttler and Harry Brook, and Jos Buttler played a brilliant knock of 41 of 20 balls and took their team to the required target for the loss of 3 wickets in 29.4 overs. Harry Brook remained unbeaten on 26 of 36 balls, hitting 1 fours and 1 6, while Jos Buttler, electrifying inning, scoring 41 of 20 balls, hitting 5 fours and 2 sixes with a strike rate of 204. So England were home in 29.4 overs for the loss of just 3 wickets. They scored their run at a run rate of 8.29 runs per over. Looking at the pace of the innings of both the teams, West Indies were 59 for 3 in the first power play as compared to England were far ahead with 121 for 1. And in the middle part of the inning, West Indies added another 192 but lost 6 wickets. On the other hand, England were 125 for 2 and they reached the target and won the match. England batsmen hit 9 sixes as compared to West Indies 7. And when it's come to boundaries, fours, West Indian batsmen hit 26 and England batsmen hit 22 fours. Run in boundaries are almost equal as West Indies scored 146 and England made 142. Now looking at the West Indian bowling, Jayden Seals 5.4 overs, 49 runs without taking a wicket. Shamar Joseph, very expensive, 4 overs for 48 runs, almost 12 runs per over. Alzarri Joseph, 7 overs for 52 runs and 1 wicket, 7.42 runs per over. Gudakesh Motie, 8 overs, 74 runs and 1 wicket, 9.25 is his economy. And then Roston Chase, 5 overs, 19 runs and 1 wicket. Jamie Smith of England was declared player of the match, while Joe Root was adjudged player of the series. And England clinched the series 3-0.
Keep on watching Sports 360 with Ahmed Hamad for latest news, views, and interviews of sports personalities from around the world.